Hello and welcome to Feel Good Fridays with Pastor Kristin. Today, this sunny day in November, although it is pretty cold outside. Hope you are having a good day. I know that a lot of us are struggling with all kinds of stuff right now, and I have had kind of just a week where it felt like things were not going the way that I wanted them to go. A week when I was struggling a little bit with all of the losses that we have had because of COVID, and just figuring out what comes next and how to handle everything. And so a couple of days when I felt kind of overwhelmed. And so this cartoon that a friend of mine shared on Facebook yesterday really struck home with me. It's a cartoon with two little creatures, and one says, "I have a sad." And their friend says, "Are you looking for solutions or comfort?" Always a good question, I think, because often, I think sometimes we get that mixed up for each other. Sometimes when someone really needs comfort, they get solutions, and sometimes when they're looking for solutions, they get comfort. So their friend asks, "Are you looking for solutions or comfort?" And the one with a sad says, "I would like to be angry, then sad, then comforted, then adventure for solutions, and then giggles." And their friend says, "Let's start." And so they do start with what they want to start with, which is being angry. So the one with the sad says, "Rawr." So that struck home with me so much, because we do need to, when we're feeling all of these emotions about everything that COVID has brought on, the election process has brought on, everything that is going on in our world today, we need to allow ourselves to feel those feelings as they come and not try to shut them down. Take care of our mental and emotional health as well as our physical health. And so to be angry, to be sad, to allow ourselves to be comforted, to look for some solutions, and especially to get to a point where we can giggle. I got to the giggly stage last night after I'd gone through all of the rest of that, all kind of in the same 24-hour time frame yesterday. But I definitely got to the giggles by the end of the day. That doesn't mean that I don't go back to being sad or angry or looking for some comfort. I think we go through all of those things up and down all the time. But today I wanted to sing a little song for you that might help in some of those ways. So this is one that I've learned, maybe in the last 10 years or so, but one that continues to, well, I'll let you judge how you feel about this song. In the beginning, God made the seas and the forest filled with trees. God made the mountains up so high. Above it all, God made the sky. God's fingerprints are everywhere, just to show how much God cares. In the middle, God had some fun. Made a hippo that weighs a ton. Hip, hip, hippopotamus. Hip, hip, hooray, God made all of us. Hip, hip, hippopotamus. Hip, hip, hooray, God made all of us. Feel free to join me and sing along. In the beginning, God made the seas and the forest filled with trees. God made the mountains up so high. Above it all, God made the sky. God's fingerprints are everywhere, just to show how much God cares. In the middle, God had some fun. Made a hippo that weighs a ton. Hip, hip, hippopotamus. hippopotamus. Hip, hip, hooray, God made all of us. So a little bit faster. Hip, hip, hippopotamus. Hip, hip, hooray, God made all of us. Hip, hip, hippopotamus. Hip, hip, hooray, God made all of us. So hopefully, whether today you are needing to be angry or needing to be sad, needing to be comforted, or are out there on an adventure to find some solutions, this maybe at least brought you a little giggle today. I wanted to read a psalm today from Psalm 30. I will exalt you, O Lord, for you lifted me out of the depths and did not let my enemies gloat over me. O Lord, my God, I called to you for help, and you healed me. O Lord, you brought me up from the grave. You spared me from going down into the pit. Sing to the Lord, you saints of God. Praise God's holy name. For God's anger lasts only a moment, but God's favor lasts a lifetime. Weeping may remain for a night, but joy comes with the morning. When I felt secure, I said, I will never be shaken. O Lord, when you favored me, you made my mountain stand firm. But when you hid your face, I was dismayed. To you, O Lord, I called. To the Lord, I cried for mercy. What gain is there in my destruction, in my going down to the pit? Will the dust praise you? Will it proclaim your faithfulness? Hear, O Lord, and be merciful to me. O Lord, be my help. You turned my wailing into dancing. You removed my sackcloth and clothed me with joy, that my heart may sing to you and may not be silent. O Lord, my God, I will give you thanks forever. So today, whether you are angry, sad, needing some comfort, looking for solutions, or just giggling the day away, I hope that as we continue to feel all of those emotions, that whole range as things continue to stretch out, that you remember that weeping may last for the night, but joy comes with the morning, and that God is with us to change our weeping into dancing. Have a great day, everyone. And remember, God made all of us. Hip, hip, hooray, along with the hippos. Have a great day.